Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DOLV. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where the red line and green line is coming from, and was not really planning on doing this one today. And then you see the price action, and from the outside looking in, maybe doesn't seem like much, but again, the 30-minute really tells an interesting story and a good solid day on the bulls' part. Maybe not from a percentage standpoint, or made some sort of crazy move like this. But when you just think about, kind of what happened, good way for the bulls to end the week. Case in point, during that first 30 minutes, the price broke down through this green line here, which we've been talking about. So that was an important level of support and was falling. And then this was almost like a late April Fool's joke that the bulls were playing on the bears. And then all of a sudden the bulls were like, ha, just kidding. This isn't a real breakdown. And then essentially spent the rest of the day bouncing back upwards. And while it didn't close at the high of the day, I think everybody can agree, closed up much higher than where it was relative towards where it was during that that first 30 minutes. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that just because all this happened that next week this thing's going to be up at 25 cents. I'm just saying that from how the day started to how it ended, sure, it wasn't a massive green day, but it could have been a lot worse, and that's kind of the main point here that I'm trying to get across. So good day on the bulls' part for those reasons just described. As far as updates in regards to levels of support and resistance, nothing new here. 0.055 still remains that level of support. Temporary breach, as we talked about, but because the price still managed to close above it, that still needs to be considered an area of support. And then as far as overall levels of resistance, still got the level up there at 0.08. So all in all, not a massive green day, but a healthy day on the bulls' part. Good way to end the week, so we'll see if they can build upon this momentum next week or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.